Hello there. Today I thought that I would make some delicious fall goodies inspired by a book that my Bliss group is reading. We're reading The Bakeshop at Pumpkin and Spice. It's 3 short stories and the stories are intertwined and they kind of center around a bake shop that kind of adds a little magic to the recipes that they have. And so we're going to make that recipe, the Anginetti Italian lemon cookies. I'm going to make Annie cookies, which have anise oil in them, which I thought was intriguing, and some pumpkin pie spice cookies. I can't talk today. So I have all my ingredients laid out for all 3, and you know, I'm going to do my best not to forget something or mix ingredients up. But I'm going to go ahead and make the Anginetti dough and the Annie cookie dough because they need to be chilled for an hour. And then the pumpkin pie spice cookies, you can go straight from mixing to rolling out and baking. So I got the oven going. It is hot in here and we're going to make some cookies. Starting off with the Anginetti Italian lemon cookies, mixing together sugar, vanilla, lemon zest, and butter until it's well blended, and then you're going to beat in eggs one at a time. And after all the eggs are added, you're going to beat it for 1 more minute. I put the baking flour, baking powder, and flour together, and then you just blend it until it is just mixed. Alright, once you've got it mixed, you're going to put your dough in a bowl, cover it, and refrigerate it for about an hour. And we're moving on to our pumpkin pie cookies, starting by creaming your butter and your sugar. And then you're going to add in eggs one at a time, and just let it mix in between each addition. Then you're going to add your vanilla and your pumpkin puree. Once again, you're going to add in your dry ingredients and mix well until combined. And you're going to put that in a bowl, cover it, and chill it for about an hour. So I absolutely got it backwards. The pumpkin pie spice cookies and the Italian lemon cookies are the cookies that need to chill for an hour. It's the Annie cookies that you can roll right out. So I have put the pumpkin pie spice cookies and the Italian lemon cookies in the refrigerator for an hour to chill. And so now I'm going to start on the Annie cookies. For Annie cookies, you're going to start off by beating together the sugar and the lard. You're going to add milk, eggs, and the anise oil. And I just opened the anise bottle just a teeny bit so I could control how much came out, because you only need 8 drops and I didn't want to overpower it. Add your flour, salt, baking powder, and you're going to mix it until it forms a stiff dough. I decided that I wanted to color the dough, so I used some gel food coloring, divided the dough into 4 sections, and just kneaded the colors into the dough. And I just used orange, yellow, red, and brown, and I kind of marbled them. I didn't really worry about saturating the entire part of the dough with the color. They really turned out beautifully. I'm putting them in a 450-degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes, probably 10 minutes because the oven's been preheating for a while. So we'll see how they look in 10 minutes. Look at how beautiful these turned out. So it didn't call for food coloring, but I decided to color them and marble them, and they roll so beautifully and they smell like black jelly beans. If you're not a black jelly beans person, you're probably not going to like this, but I had to try it because I've never tried anything, any cookie recipe with this in it. And this goes, you know, you can tell this is an old-fashioned recipe because it uses lard, but it rolls out beautifully, and I cannot wait to taste one. I've made the icing already. It's just 2 cups of powdered sugar, a tablespoon of lemon juice, what else? Half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a tablespoon of milk, and I added a little bit more lemon juice and milk to get it a better consistency. So I just use a pastry bag that I put in a tall glass and scoop all the goopy, lovely smelling icing into the bag. And then I'm just gonna push it down towards the bottom and then twist it and hold it, just rest it in the palm of my hand, and I'm gonna clip just enough off the edge so that I can drizzle it. For the Anginetti cookies, you take a pinch of dough and you roll it out 5 or so inches, and then you twist one end and twist the other, kind of like a pretzel. And it took me a little while to get the hang of it, but I finally figured out how to get them going, and regardless of how they look, they taste delicious. Pumpkin pie spice cookie dough was also very sticky, and so I still was using a lot of that powdered sugar to get them in my hands. It called for 3 tablespoons for a scoop, but they were really big, so I just did a spoonful and rolled them to kind of the same size. And then I took the little glass bowl at the bottom right, and I tapped the bottom of that into the powdered sugar before I mushed the cookies down, so that they would be flat and it wouldn't stick to the glass. Alrighty then, I am done with cookie baking. I did 3 recipes. I have the Annie cookies, and instead of coloring the icing, I colored the dough, and so I ended up with these really pretty fall looking colors. And the hub said that they were bland, which I was worried about the anise being too strong, but they really are kind of bland. And so I have lemon, it's a lemony icing, powdered sugar, lemon icing on them. And they say in the book that they're good for dunking into coffee, so I can't wait to try that tomorrow. And then we have pumpkin pie cookies. And they have pumpkin puree, powdered sugar, butter, pumpkin pie spice, and cinnamon in the icing. That's good. My stepdaughter said that she liked these the best. And then I have, let's eat a little one, the Anginetti, the Italian lemon cookies. I was not consistent with the size of the dough, so the cookies are all different sizes, but I did get the knot shape, so I'm happy with that. Let me try these. These have a lemon icing as well. Oh, they're good. They're really good. Light and lemony. Yep. So, that's cookie baking. These recipes are from the Bakeshop at the corner of Pumpkin and Spice, and I will list that down below. So if you're looking for an easy, light, romancy kind of read to get you in the mood for fall, It's a really good one. 3 short stories. They all intertwine with the same town, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the town right now. I don't know. Are you doing any cookie baking or any kind of fall baking? What are you inspired to bake for fall? This isn't even on my bucket list for what I want to make for fall, but after reading the stories, I had to try the cookies. I really did. I had to try some of the recipes. I wrote some of the other things that they talked about from there, but that's going to be another day. This is enough, and I have a gracious plenty to share with the family, and well, hopefully you'll try some too. We're going to enjoy our cookies and in our evening. Hope you are staying well and outrageous. Take care. Make sure you subscribe, because this is just the beginning of the fall baking and also my September bucket list. So subscribe, ring the bell if you want notification, and we'll see you next time.